to give my yes to you today. I choose.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, the 23rd of September, and got a lovely coffee here this morning. If you have your Bibles, turn to John 16, verse 32. Johannes 16, vers 32. Jesus is talking about the night of his betrayal and his arrest and all that was going to follow. And obviously the disciples scatter into the night. And listen to what he says here. Behold, an hour is coming and has already come for you to be scattered, each to his own home, and to leave me alone. And yet I am not alone, because the Father is with me. Then he goes on, he says, these things I've spoken to you, so that in me you may have peace. In the world you'll have tribulation, but take courage. I have overcome the world. There are times when we're following God's plan, where we're perfectly in his will, and we can't be more obedient, we can't be more God-honoring in the way we live in our lives. And yet people around us will be scattered. People around us won't understand. People around us won't recognize, won't acknowledge God's hand over your life in that moment. And you'll feel very alone in the world. Yet here Jesus says, but I'm not alone, because the Father is with me. And just listen to the peace, the security, the ability to go on that he has, because of, in his head and in his heart, he knows, irrespective of what's happening over here, in spite of what's happening over here, God is with me always, and I'll never be alone. That's just an amazing thought, and I want to leave it with you today. Jesus Christ says in John, I'll never leave you. I'll never leave you. I will be with you always, even to the end of the age. And yeah, Jesus knew, behold, an hour is coming and has already come, when all of you are going to be scattered. And, you know, in this life, let me leave you with this thought. This life is a process. It's a journey. It's not an event. And we seem to think that all of God's promises need to be fulfilled automatically, immediately, instantly in our life. Prayers need to be answered before we even pray them, kind of thing. And everything just needs to be hunky-dory. And we want to accept a gospel where we tell God what we want, that's comfortable, that's within our limits to handle, that's acceptable to us, that's convenient, we don't want to accept God's sanctifying work in our life, where he takes us through a process of strengthening us, equipping us, enabling us, empowering us, putting us into situations of stress and test, and areas where the weight of the world seems to be too heavy to lift, and yet it's in that lifting that we build muscle, that we build up, and we become who God is busy shaping us to be. And we want to just accept the kumbaya Christ, as opposed to the Christ who says, you know what, in this world you'll have tribulation, but take courage, I have overcome the world. God is busy in your life, a process, and at times the hour may have come where people will be scattered, and that's okay. God's still with you. God's still in control. It's his plan. Live it to his glory with excitement and expectation. And I don't know what you're going into today. Ek weet nie wat in hierdie dag vir jou lê nie, maar vertrou op die Here. Gaan saam met hom hierdie dag in, met die vertroue dat hy met jou is en dat jy nooit ooit alleen sal wees. Al hardloop wie weg, God gaan nie weghardloop nie. Hy's met jou, in jou, en hy gaan jou nooit los nie. Is dit nie 'n wonderlike gedagte om hierdie dag in te vat nie? En geniet daai koffie. Kom drink 'n koffie saam met my as jy tyd het. Mag jy 'n wonderlike Dinsdag beleef.